Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Time to start. Time to start. And thank you for being here, cheaters. I see more than 20 members already waiting for this live stream. And as always, while other members are connecting to this live stream, first of all, let me briefly introduce myself. If you are first time here we do the market analysis. Here we do the currency trading. Here we do the gold, silver, oil trading. And here we treat the technicals. Here we analyze the key levels, we execute the multiple time frame analysis, and if you want to learn how to trade relying on technicals, that is the best place for you to be. And as always traders, the important element of the live stream is the live chat. And in the live chat, during the live stream, you can ask me questions. You can ask me to analyze anything you want. And it's always, if something is not clear in my analysis, always feel free to ask. Because we have rule here. The rule is I won't finish live stream before I answer all your questions. So don't be shy and feel free to ask questions. Also, give me hello, say hello in the live chat if you're here and if you're watching. Nice to see Happy, hello Paul, hello Nevin, hello Ola Depot, hello Patrick, what is up? Technical MK, Lee Shiki right here, nice to see Pascal. Hello cheaters, hello, and I hope that everything is fine with you. So, I guess in order to warm up, we will analyze silver. First, we will start with the silver, and on silver, I will try to show you how exactly I analyze the market, what exactly I'm looking for to make the trading decisions, and what exactly do I mean by confirmation. Nice to see Kumar, hello Mukesh, hello Emmanuel, hello Art of Cooking, hello Anthony, hello Show Me, hello Bate, nice to see you all. And by the way, if I pronounce your name incorrectly, don't be angry, don't be sad, because you know it's very hard to, to occasionally to read the names. Let's see, Herman, so many members, Monu, Munir. Anyway, silver and traders, the trading strategy that I'm applying, the trading strategy that I'm using is called the top-down trading strategy. And that is a purely technical strategy based on multiple time frame analysis. The idea of the strategy is that once we identify the important key levels, once we identify the support and resistance, the supply and demand zones, from the zones we trade. And top-down analysis helps us to find the accurate confirmation. So here on silver, when we analyze the price chart, our task will be to analyze the daily time frame first. On a daily time frame, our task will be to first of all get what is the current market trend. Our task will be to get what is the current market sentiment. And analyzing how the price acted here on silver, we can spot that the market was trading in a strong bullish trend. The market was very bullish, but once that high was reached, the market started to consolidate. The market started to consolidate, and after the retest of a current high, we saw a strong bearish movement. And the market violated the bullish trend and started to trade in a bearish trend. Once that structure low was reached, we finally started our first correctional movement. The market started to grow steadily. We saw a minor bullish trend right here. The market was growing for a couple of weeks. But then, again, some important thing happened with the market, and we see again the signs of strength of the bears. So, analyzing the price action, we can see that the market looks bearish now. And our task will be to look for the points, the areas from where we can join the bearish movement. We should look for the points from where we can short safely. And in order to do that, what we should do, we should analyze the key levels. We should analyze the key levels because the key levels are the safest points from where we can trade. So how do we look for key levels? We simply analyze the points, the areas that were important for the market participants in the past. And we assume that if in the past these areas, these levels were important, probabilities will be high that these areas, these structures will be important for the market participants in the future as well. So, for example, take a look at that structure over here. So you can see that it is the huge structure, it is the huge zone that was a very important support in the past, right? You can see that multiple times in a row the market bounced from that support. Then that support was violated and that support turned into resistance. And you can see how perfectly the price respected that resistance. So that is the key structure. Also, over here, you can see that once the market initiated a bearish movement, the price started to respect that horizontal structure support. You can see that here we got solid horizontal structure. Yes, and you can see that 1, 2 times in a row we saw very nice bullish reactions from that. And you can see that then that structure right here was violated to the downside. It was broken. The price formed a strong bearish candle and that structure was broken. Now that structure turned into a very strong resistance. After the breakout, the structure turned into a very strong resistance. And for us, that resistance can provide a safe point to trade from. Yes, and from that resistance, we can expect a bearish continuation to the next strong support. And our next strong support from a current perspective is over here. So you can see that we apply the key levels as the points from where we will trade, but also as the points that will be the goals, yes, the targets. So now once we identified the key levels, once we spotted the breakout, once we confirmed that here we have a very bearish signal with the breakout of that horizontal structure, our task will be to look for some sort of a confirmation. Our task will be to look for the signs of the strengths of the sellers on lower time frames. So let's open the 4-hour time frame first. And let's check if we have some important clues over here. So here we can see how the price violated the structure and how it became weak after the breakout. So you can see that bears were pushing heavily, and then for some time the market started to consolidate and we formed the doji candle. Yes, the local sign of weakness. Then if we open an hourly time frame, very peculiar thing can be spotted right here. If we analyze carefully the price action on an hourly time frame, we can spot that after the breakout of a key structure, the market retested that. You can see that after the breakout, we found this support right here. And from that support, the market retraced. And you can see that we have retested the broken structure. And then take a look what happened. Then the market started to consolidate. Then the market started to trade within the range. And for some time, the price was nicely respecting the boundaries of that range. Right? I hope you feel that. And what is our confirmation, traders, that bears are dominating? What can indicate that bears are still here and that they will push the market lower? I guess the best sign of that is the breakout of the support of the range to the downside. The violation confirms the strength of the sellers. It tells us that sellers are here, that they are willing to break that support and push the market lower. So the breakout of the support of the range right here was your perfect confirmation. And then after that, your best, safest entry would be the retest of the broken support of the range. So shorting here on a retest, you simply set your stop loss above the highs of the range, and your target is the support that we spotted on a daily, the next strong horizontal support. That is exactly how you apply the top-down analysis. That is how exactly you look for confirmation. You spot the key level first, and then you wait for the test of that key level. You wait for the test of that structure, as it was right here. And then you look for the pattern. You look for the pattern, and you look for the sign of strength of the sellers or the buyers, depending on the setup, depending on the structure that you treat. Traders, let me know if you follow. Give me yes if everything is clear, and if you have any question, please feel free to ask. And I see already the questions about some fundamentals. By the way, I see the questions about some Forex peers. Traders will definitely take a look at them. And yes, Reddy says, what your view on Fed Chair Powell news? Traders, I want to remind you that in 1 hour, 30 minutes, we have the speech of Powell. Yes, the so-called Powell testimony, where he will discuss the monetary policy, the inflation and stuff. And of course, for the market participants, it is very important. Yes, for the market participants, the words of Powell will be significant. And depending on his words, we'll either see crazy bullish or the bearish moves among the dollar-related instruments. So this news are very important. And ahead of this news, definitely you should pay close attention to the intraday price action, because here silver is already bearish, because smart money knows the data, the info in advance. Yes, and they already start placing the orders. They start accumulating their trading positions. And the price action reflects that. Price action is the language of the market. And that is why it is so important for you to pay close attention to that. So that is what we see right here. Yes, and Patrick says, Vasily, how do we trade the early, mid, and late trend? Patrick, the rule is always the same. You always trade the key levels. No matter whether it is the early, late, or mid trend, you should just trade from key levels. Yes, because key levels give you the safe points to trade from. And moreover, Patrick, we never knew how long the trend is gonna last. So for that reason, remember, Patrick, that everything can happen. And some trends can last years, some trends can last months, some trends can last weeks. So we always remember about that. I promised to analyze EURUSD for Slamet. Let's open EURUSD and let's discuss this one. By the way, if you are interested in my analysis for dollar index, if you want me to share with you the analysis for dollar index ahead of Powell's speech, let me know. Yes, and I will share with you my top-down outlook and what can be the confirmations there. Just give me yes in the live chat if you want me to share with you the analysis. So what is currently happening here on EURUSD pair? First, again, your task is to execute the trend analysis to get where the market is going. And I guess you see that we are trading in a bearish trend. The market is bearish, and once the market reached that level, we started a correctional movement. Yes, the market started a correctional movement, and we see a local bullish continuation. With that in mind, we can spot that growing, the market here formed the flag. Yeah, it feels like, or probably, yeah, something like, feels like we have the correctional movement within the boundaries of that channel right here. And moreover, what we can spot here is that our closest strong resistance on EURUSD so far is here. Yes, that is, and by the way, and also here. Yeah, look left, traders. Structure always leaves clues, and we can see that we have very important key level right here and the key level right here. And you can see what I did, traders. I have united these two key levels into one single zone, the area from where the next trend following movement may initiate. That zone is extremely important, and I believe that the selling orders placed within that zone. So that zone is in focus, and I think probabilities will be high that from that resistance, bearish movement will initiate. And what can be your confirmation? Let's zoom in the chart. Zooming in the chart and analyzing the daily time frame. Take a look what we can spot right here, checking the candlesticks. We were growing, and the price formed this bullish candle. Yes, quite strong bullish candle. And if we underline the boundaries of that candle, you can see that the market is now trading within the boundaries of that candle. So here you have the perfect example of the inside bar formation. That is the inside bar candlestick pattern formation, classic indecision pattern. And the candles are trading within the range of the so-called modest bar. So what will be the trigger for you to sell? What will confirm to you the initiation of a bearish movement here on EURUSD? Of course, here you will need the breakout. Here you will need the violation of the lower boundary of the modest bar. Daily candle close below will be a very important bearish signal. And after the daily candle close below the modest bar, we'll expect a bearish trend continuation. And we will expect a bearish movement at least to that structurally. Yeah, so that is so far my thoughts concerning EURUSD. And I see a lot of yes concerning the dollar index. So let's analyze dollar index. Dollar index, traders, is very important now because important decision is ahead there. So let's open the DXY US dollar index and analyze, traders. Let's analyze. First of all, by the way, those who watched my Sunday's video know that I have underlined earlier that horizontal zone of demand. And when I was recording the video on Saturday, I made a prediction that from that support we will see a bullish movement. I made a prediction that from the lower boundary of that zone of demand we will see a bullish move. And why? Because on an hourly time frame, analyzing the hourly time frame, I have spotted the range. Yes, when the market was testing that support, we formed the range here on an hourly time frame. And after the consolidation, after the market was trading within the boundaries of that range, you can see bulls started to push. We got the explosive bullish breakout right here. We formed a high momentum bullish candle. And that was a very important bullish confirmation. And you can see that then the index started to grow. Then the market bounced. And then we saw a strong bullish continuation, right? So what is next? What is next? First of all, let's return back to the daily time frame. And please, let's first of all realize the fact that our closest daily resistance is over here. So our daily structure, our first daily resistance is quite far. Then if we open a 4-hour, on the 4-hour time frame, what we can spot is the, let's just, by the way, remove this one for now. And here what we have a strong intraday structure resistance, right? You can see that first it was the support, and after the violation it turned into resistance, and here we have a very strong intraday structure. And then if we analyze the price action, we can also spot that the index is perfectly respecting that falling trend line. Yeah, do you see the falling trend line right here? Very cute one. Very cute falling trend line right here. And currently, traders, the index is approaching the confluence zone based on the trend line and that horizontal structure. Please realize the fact that here we have a significant intraday zone of confluence that is based on the trend line and the horizontal structure. And of course, depending on the reaction of the price to that blue zone, we will either see a strong bullish movement or the bearish movement. And traders, by the way, if you do not follow, if something is not clear, please ask and don't be shy. Yes, I will be happy to clarify anything for you. Yeah, so we have that blue zone. And what will confirm for us a further bullish continuation? What will be the sign of the strength of the buyers right here? Important bullish signal will be the bullish breakout of that trend line to the upside. The violation, the 4-hour candle close above that blue zone will be a very important trigger. Yeah, so the market traders should close above that yellow resistance and above that trend line. When we have the double breakout, the double violation, the 4-hour candle close above them too, we will expect a bullish continuation to our next resistance. That will be the plan for those who believe that the index will keep growing. That will be your confirmation. But also remember that the news can be bearish for dollar and the market may drop from that blue zone. What do you need to confirm the strength of the sellers right here? Again, price action here, traders, plays a very important role, because if we zoom in the chart, we can also spot that here we have the range. Yes, you can see that here we have the minor support and here we have the minor resistance. Yes, and we are stuck within that range. If we see bearish movement and the breakout of that support, yes, the 4-hour candle close below that will be a very strong bearish signal, and then a bearish continuation will follow. That will be a very important sign of strength of the sellers, and that will confirm the initiation of a bearish move. Yeah, so these are the scenarios. Traders, let me know what are your expectations from dollar index. What do you expect personally? Are you on a bullish side right here, or are you bearish? Please share your thoughts in the live chat. Then what will be the next one? Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. I guess the next instrument that we'll discuss will be dollar CAD. I saw a question about dollar CAD from Sonatilo. Yes, so let's open dollar CAD and analyze. Because dollar CAD, traders, is very tricky. And for the newbie traders, I guess, it is very hard for now to get what exactly is happening with Ethereum. Because here on a daily time frame, dollar CAD is still trading within a very important zone of demand. Let me show you. So first of all, analyzing the market trend, we can see that after the consolidation, after a very important and long consolidation within the range, that range was broken. And definitely it is the sign of the strength of the sellers. However, at the same time, we should not forget to look left at structure. Because if we look left at structure, we can notice, traders, that here on the left, we have a very important price action. You can see that here we also have a very important horizontal support, the area of support, the demand zone. And technically speaking, traders, here on dollar CAD, we have such a wide demand cluster, huge zone of demand where dollar CAD is currently trading. And while the market is trading within that area, we are still expecting the accumulation of buying volumes within that area. It is still the valid zone of demand, and we still believe that buyers are placing orders within that zone. So for now, we are still expecting the accumulation of buying volumes and the movement up. Yes, that is the point. I will be bearish on the pair if only the price violates that entire area to the downside. If only that entire area is broken, only then I will be on a bullish side here on a dollar CAD pair. Yeah. G Squad says, Vasily, can you teach us trading fair value gap and ICT strategy? You know, I am not the pro in ICT trading and trading fair value. You know, that is not my expertise. My expertise is the price action trading, the key levels, the patterns, the candlesticks. That is what is my passion, and that is what I'm trying to teach you right here. Fury says, hi Vasily, can you show us how to day trade the 1 hour using the daily as the higher time frame? Fury, for example, the trade that we earlier discussed on silver was the perfect example of the top-down trade based on the daily and hourly time frame analysis. And I guess I have more. Let me just let's take a look at some other examples and discuss. But Fury, I promise I will show you more examples during this live stream how you can apply the combination of a daily time frame and the hourly time frame. Yeah. Now dollar yen. I see a lot of questions about dollar yen. Dollar yen is very very tricky as well. Why tricky? Because if we open a daily time frame here in dollar yen, we can spot that dollar yen pair is trading in a bullish trend now, and you can see that dollar yen pair is growing since the beginning of January, right? That is the fact, I guess. And what we see is that the pair is currently approaching that resistance. You can see that here we have a solid structural resistance that the market is testing. Then what we also can spot is that if we open a 4-hour time frame, on a 4-hour time frame, the market is currently consolidating, and you can see that here we have a solid structural support that is for now respected by the market, and from where just recently we saw a bullish movement. So dollar yen pair is currently trading within the range, we have the horizontal trading range right here. And depending on the reaction of the price to the boundaries of that range, we will either see a bullish movement, the impulsive movement up, or we will see the correctional movement. And what do we need to confirm the bullish movement, traders? Of course, the most accurate indication of the strength of the buyers right here will be the breakout of that resistance to the upside. The violation, the bullish breakout of that yellow structure, the daily candle close above, will be a very bullish signal. And then the market will keep growing, and then a bullish continuation will be expected. While a bearish breakout of the support of that range, here on the 4-hour time frame, will give you a perfect signal to sell the pair. It will give you the signal to sell the pair, expecting a correctional movement. Briefly, let's also discuss what do we have on even lower time frames. Let's check if we have something special here at the moment. Yeah, for now nothing. For now we are testing the upper boundary of that range. So let's wait for the Powell's speech and let's see how the price reacts to that resistance. Yes, so let's the patience here will be our best friend right here. And gold traders, let me know if you are here and watching. Let me know if you want to hear my update for gold. Give me yes in the live chat if you want me to analyze gold for you. And what will be the next instrument? The next instrument will be Aussie dollar pair. I promise to analyze Aussie dollar. That will be the next instrument for the analysis. And Aussie dollar is tricky. So most of the trading instruments are tricky, you know, and it feels like traders here on Aussie dollar we simply have the perfect example of the false breakout. Here on Aussie dollar, take a look what the market maker is doing right here with us and with our expectations. Because first of all, traders, look, we got this support right here. We got a very strong support right here. The market violated that support to the downside. And take a look what happened then. It was a false breakout. Then we saw a strong bullish movement. We violated that resistance to the upside. And take a look what happened then. Then we again had the false breakout. The market maker here on Aussie dollar is crazy. And he's definitely playing with our expectations. And so far, watching how the market dropped right here, it feels like the market may drop lower. It feels like the pair will drop lower. And so far, our closest strong support here in Aussie dollar will be that structure. That will be the closest support from where we will look for buying. So to me, Aussie dollar pair now looks bearish. We have a minor bearish trend here in the 4 hours, so most likely the bearish trend for now will continue. For those who want to buy Aussie dollar, I guess for now on focus should be that falling trend line. You can see that falling trend line right here is the resort for the sellers to sell from. So bullish breakout of that trend line can initiate a bullish movement. That is the alternative scenario for you. And I see a lot of gold traders here. Nice to see you all. And yes, I will be happy to analyze gold for you. Let's open this one and let me share with you the update. By the way, traders, don't forget that now is a big summer sale on my premium group. Until Sunday, 40% off on Signals, Trading Academy, and my trading course. Don't forget to check that. Check my website, VasilyTrader.com, or text me in one of the social networks. I will give you more details. Traders, it is the best offer of this year, so don't miss it. Don't miss your chance. Opening a 4-hour time frame here on gold, I want to remind you that earlier I have shared with you on my free Telegram channel a very bearish forecast for gold. And earlier I have spotted the following trend line right here, and testing that trend line, the price formed perfect head and shoulders pattern. Yes, the perfect reversal pattern. And that head and shoulders pattern we were monitoring. And you can see that after the breakout of the neckline of that head and shoulders pattern, the market dropped sharply. Yes, and as I predicted, a strong bearish movement initiated. And traders, let me know if you managed to catch short trade following my trading recommendation. Let me know if you were in that trade, and let me know if you managed to short. Now, opening a daily time frame, traders. Opening a daily time frame, I want you to realize that first of all, as always, talking about the trend analysis, we have the minor bearish trend right here. The market is bearish, and for some time we stuck within the range. Yes, we are trading within that horizontal range, and the price action within that range looks very bearish, traders. The market feels and looks and smells very bearish. Do you know why? Because what do we know about the ranging market? Once we spot the ranging market, we tend to see bullish movements from the support of the range and bearish movements from the resistance of the range. And once the support of the range is reached, we expect a strong bullish movement to the resistance, and once the resistance is reached, we expect a strong bearish movement to the support of the range. And take a look what happened here. We tested the support of the range multiple times. 1, 2, 3 times we tested that. And after each bullish movement, we didn't manage to reach that resistance. Yes, we reached some random resistance right here from where the market was falling. Yeah, you can see that buyers were so weak that they did not even manage to reach that resistance. And moreover, traders, last week we even got the false violation of that support. Last week, sellers tried to violate that support to the downside. And why that violation right here is so important? It is because that violation right here tells you that that support here does not hold anymore. That buyers lose confidence in that support. And the fact that sellers managed to push the price lower tells us that buyers become weaker and weaker. And take a look what is happening with the market at the moment. At the moment, we are retesting the lows. Yes, at the moment, we are retesting our critical point, our current low, and everything will depend on the reaction of the price to that low. But I am personally very bearish. As you know, the trend is always our friend, and as you know, it is always better to be on the side of the trend. So my prediction is that gold will drop lower. My prediction is that the price will drop, and the next goal for the sellers will be that horizontal support cluster. That will be the next support on focus, and most likely that one will be reached. Traders, by the way, let me know what are your expectations. Are you bullish or bearish? Please give me the reason. Also, traders, let me know if you are interested in the intraday timeframes analysis on gold. Let me know if you want me to analyze for you the 4-hour, the 1-hour time frames. Let me know if you want me to share with you the insights there. Now, nice to see Donaldson right here sharing the feedback. Thank you. Thank you, traders. Thank you. Mono says, sir, do you take trade against the trend for small profits? Yes, Mono, occasionally I do. Occasionally with my students, we take the counter trend trades Occasionally we spot the nice confirmations and catch the local reversals. So definitely counter trend trading is not bad. But if you just started trading, if you are a newbie trader, please realize the fact that trend following trading is simpler. Yes, it is simpler to follow the trend than to trade against the trend, against the crowd. So please, if you just started, focus on trend following. Yeah. Now, Fury says, please analyze the hourly on gold. Yes, let's open 4 hour first. Yes, do not forget that 4 hour is also important. And let's check what we have over here. So first, let's bring back our trend line. Yeah, that is our strong trend line. And what we see is that we just recently we got peculiar rejection right here, by the way. Yeah, so here's our 4 hour support. Yeah, and you can see that here on the 4 hour we just got rejected. That is very interesting because traders, the rejection signifies that a lot of buying orders were placed right here, and once that bearish candle reached that point, yeah, the buyers started pushing heavily, yeah, and the price returned back to that level. You know, these rejections are very telling. If we open an hourly time frame, checking the hourly time frame, yeah, it feels like I knew the plan. So watch what exactly is happening on an hourly time frame. From one side, here's our support. Yes, here's our strong support. Yes, based on the current low. Then over here, we have the intraday resistance. Yes, that is the intraday resistance from where sellers are willing to sell. Yes, and you can see that multiple times that minor resistance right here was respected. So we are currently in a range. That is our current trading range. And main focus will be on the boundaries of the range. So the Powell's testimony will be in 1 hour, and the boundaries, the breakout of one of the boundaries of the range will give you a very strong confirmation. So first of all, concerning the bullish scenario, bullish breakout of the resistance of the range will most likely initiate the correctional movement, will most likely bounce at least to that minor resistance. That will be the first goal. So scalpers, the intraday traders, monitor the reaction of the price to that minor resistance. Its bullish breakout will be your very strong bullish signal. Sellers, the trend followers, the bearish bias traders like Mono, watch the violation of that entire support cluster to the downside. If we manage to break that structure, it will be a very strong intraday confirmation of the continuation of a bearish trend, right? I hope you follow. That will be your exact trigger. Yeah, so traders, main focus is now on that range. Wait just 1 single hour, and trust me, in 1 hour we will definitely see the breakout, either the bullish one or the bearish one. Yeah, so that is your main focus at the moment. Abanafa says, I have questioned, why do you only take wick? Because wicks, in my view, are more important than the bodies of the candle. The fact is that the wick is the same among all the time frames, but the body of the candles can be different from time frame to another. Yes, they may shift. And for that reason, wicks of the candles give you more objective data. Yeah, I hope you got the answer. Traders, let me know if you got everything what I was trying to say about gold. Let me know if my words make sense to you, and I hope you got the point that I am personally bearish, and because the trend is bearish, because of the recent false breakout, probabilities will be much higher that the market will drop, right? That is what I see. Now, pound dollar pair. I promised to analyze pound dollar for Tommy. Let's open this one and take a look what is currently happening with pound dollar. And if you watched my previous video, this Sunday's video, I guess you know that on a pound dollar pair, we had the confirmed structure breakout of a key weekly resistance. Opening a weekly time frame, we got the confirmed breakout of that major horizontal structure resistance. Yes, that structure here was broken. And now on the focus is that blue zone of demand. Why? Because that blue zone of demand right here is based on that solid rising trend line, very strong rising trend line, and the horizontal structure. We have very important zone of demand right here, from where we will expect a bullish trend continuation. As you know, for now, pound dollar is quite bearish on the 4-hour. We can see the correctional movement. And for now, it feels like the pair may keep correcting. It feels like the correctional movement may continue. So let the price keep correcting. Let the price keep falling. And focus your attention on that blue zone. Within that blue zone, look for a confirmation. And traders, you know that once I spot a good confirmation, once I spot a good trigger, I always will share the update with you on my free Telegram channel. Yeah, so focus for now on that correctional movement, let the market fall, but remember that our bias is very bullish. Now, US30 index, let's analyze. And traders, if I missed your question, you can always ask again, because occasionally the chat is moving very quickly and I simply can miss the question. Pound yen pair will also analyze after US30. We will take a look at pound yen. But first, Dow Jones. Dow Jones index daily time frame. And if you're wondering why Dow Jones is falling the last 4 days, the answer is the structure. Remember, traders, a very simple rule. Look left, structure always leaves clues. Why? If we look left, we can spot that here we have significant horizontal zone of supply. Yeah, you can see that here we have significant resistance respected many times in this year and last year. Yeah, and you can see that once that structure was tested last week, we got a strong rejection from that. What do I mean by the rejection? You can see that here the wick of that candle was bigger than the body of that candle. Yeah, and even though bulls were pushing heavily, once we reached that resistance, we were rejected and we even formed the bearish candle. Yeah, that was a very important bearish sign. What do we see now? What we see now is that the index is currently approaching that support. You can see that here we have very important daily structure support that the price is testing. And the chance, the bearish movement, the bearish continuation on the index will be expected after the breakout of that support to the downside. So if you're looking for the bearish continuation, if you're looking for the bearish movement, the short trade, then for now, wait for a breakout. Yes, that will be your trigger. Opening an intraday time frame, opening a 4-hour time frame. For now, it feels like we have nothing special right here. It feels like we have We have no pattern. Yeah. For now, nothing special right here. So main focus now is that horizontal structure. You Desire says link of your channel. Brother, please check in the description of this live stream. It definitely should be there. And Joe says dollar yen. Joe, we have already analyzed dollar yen. I shared the detailed multiple time frame analysis, so please check the recording if you missed. Yeah. So what will be the next one? The next one, pound yen, I promise. Yes, pound yen. Traders, many questions about pound yen, and even before this live stream started, many of you asked me to analyze pound yen, and I knew why. Because this one here is unstoppable. This one here is growing like crazy, right? And for some reason, by the way, so many of you want to short this one. For some reason, people watch pound yen and they want to short. Why? Man, tell me why. You shorting the market, you will go against the trend. You can see that buyers are dominating the market. It is the market of buyers. Buyers are here. Buyers are pushing. And you want to go against them. Why? What is the reason? Never go against such an overheated market, traders. It is very risky. And it is the one of the main reasons why so many traders feel, because they feel like the market is overbought. They think that it is overbought right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and after multiple shots, their account is blown. So never go against such overheated market. Now, concerning the key levels here, so I want you to realize that just recently the pair has violated important weekly structure again. Yeah, here on the weekly time frame we got that historical structure, and that historical structure was broken again. And so far, the closest strong resistance that we can spot in pound yen is over here. Yeah, that is so far the closest strong structure that we can spot. And I think that it will most likely be the next long-term goal for the buyers. And I think watching how strong are the buyers right here, I think that the market will most likely keep growing. Concerning the points from where I would recommend you to look for buying, so far it feels like we have this major rising trend line right here. Yeah, do you see that trend line? From that trend line, you can see that 3 times in a row bullish moves initiated. You can see that from that trend line we see strong trend following movements. So your best scenario here on pound yen will be to let the market start a correctional movement, to initiate a correctional movement, and you should look for buying from that trend line. Yeah, that will be the safest for now, from a core perspective, the safest point to look for buying. So do not touch the pair now, do not treat it, let the market correct itself. Yes, let the market correct itself, but do not treat that correction. Please do not do that. You will most likely lose, trust me. When I was learning how to trade, I was trying to chase the corrections on overheated markets, but most of the time I failed. So do not touch it, let the crowd push it lower, and only then look for the trend following from that trend line. That will be the plan. Now, dollar Swiss here. Question from Uzair, right? Yuki traders, Uzair, if I remember correctly. Let's open dollar Swiss. And by the way, it's so nice. I do this streaming for 2 years already, and it is so cool to see the traders who watch me for many years right here attending this live streams. I truly appreciate traders, and I'm always happy to see you right here. Thank you so much for that. So on dollar Swiss here, we have predicted earlier the bearish movement. we were monitoring together the flag pattern, the flag formation. And we spotted that the market was correcting within the flag, and we spotted the test of a very important horizontal resistance. Yeah, here we got a very important structure cluster that was reached, and from that structure cluster, strong bearish movement initiated. Right, you can see that we have violated the support of the flag with a high momentum bearish candle. Then the market retested the broken support of the flag, and then we dropped much lower. We dropped, and now we see a correctional movement. Yes, now the market is correcting again. So our task for now is to get where will be the end point of that correction. Our task will be to get from where will be our next safe point to look for shorting. So far, traders, definitely we have a minor bullish trend. Yes, definitely locally buyers are dominating right here. And so far, it feels like our closest resistance is that structure. Yeah, so it feels like the pair may keep growing. Yeah, so far, it feels like we can go higher. And we should remember that ahead is the Powell's speech, right? So your main focus will be that horizontal range here in the 4-hour time frame. Take a look, traders. I guess you definitely see that the market is consolidating within that range. Yes, we have a huge range right here. And bullish breakout of the resistance of the range, the 4-hour candle close above the resistance of the range, will be your bullish confirmation. That will be the indicator of the strength of the buyers, and that will push the price higher. Yeah, that will be your bullish signal right here. While a bearish breakout of the support of the range, yes, a bearish violation of that minor support will be a very strong bearish trigger. Yes, the violation of that horizontal support will push the market much lower. Yeah, so focus your attention on that range, Uzair, and wait for a breakout. Yes, that will be the plan. Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. Tommy, I have already analyzed pound dollar. Yes, so I hope that you got the analysis. Michael, I have analyzed US30 already, so also please check the recording. I shared very detailed analysis. And also Tommy asked to analyze gold. My friend, we discussed gold and I shared very in-depth analysis with starting from a daily, we analyzed daily, 4-hour, 1 hour, we analyzed so many things right here. So please check the recording if you missed. Yeah, so please check that, and in 45 minutes, yeah, something important will definitely happen. Uzair says, check 1 hour. They are the pattern. 1 hour. Dollar Swiss 1 hour. You mean, sorry, dollar Swiss. Where's our? Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, the pattern, the range, right? Definitely the main pattern right here is the range. We have some more patterns right here, but Uzair, realize that the higher time frame is always more important than the lower time frame. 4-hour time frame is always more important than the hourly time frame. So main focus now is the 4-hour time frame here in dollar Swiss. Please realize that. Bitcoin. Definitely I forgot about Bitcoin. David, I knew that you asked about Bitcoin at the beginning of this live stream. Sorry, I just forgot. Bitcoin, cheaters, looks like the next bullish wave starts. Why? If we open a daily, if we check the price action, traders, take a look what happened. First, we formed huge bullish impulse. First, strong bullish impulse was formed. And then we started a correctional movement. we started a correctional movement, and the market started to respect the boundaries of that channel. And definitely that channel we will call the flag pattern, right? That is the bullish flag formation. And have you seen what happened with that flag yesterday? Traders, yesterday the price formed high momentum bullish candle. Yeah, we have formed high momentum bullish candle here in the daily, and we broke and closed above the resistance of the flag. So because the trend is bullish, that violation makes me think that the market returns back to bullish trend, and most likely the market will keep growing. And so far, the main goal for the buyers will be the retest of the current local high. So most likely Bitcoin will keep growing and bullish continuation is expected right here. Traders, by the way, let me know what are your thoughts about this one. Let me know what do you expect, and do you agree with me that this one looks very bullish. Now, Brian, Pound New Zealand pair, that is the next instrument for our analysis. So Pound New Zealand pair, the range right here. Yeah, Brian, do you see that here in a daily time frame we are currently stuck? We have strong support right here. Yeah, we have a very strong horizontal support, and at the same time we also have a strong horizontal resistance right here. So we are in a range, and moreover within that range we also have that daily structure. Yes, that also should be taken into consideration. So because the pair is in a bullish trend, of course, first of all is the bullish scenario. Bullish scenario is the bullish breakout of the resistance of the range. Bullish violation, the daily candle close above the resistance of the range, will be a very strong bullish trigger. And then we will expect the bullish trend continuation on Pound New Zealand. Alternatively, monitor the 4-hour time frame. Here in the 4-hour time frame, we can spot that the price formed the triple top formation. Do you see the triple top right here, Brian? And here is, let me underline it for you, here is the neckline of that triple top. Your trigger to sell Pound New Zealand pair will be the bearish breakout of the neckline of that triple top. You can see that even though we got the attempt of the sellers to break that, you can see that so far the price returned back and respected the neckline. So your plan to sell will be to wait for a 4-hour candle close below, yeah, then short on a retest expecting a bearish continuation. Yeah, so that is so far what I see right here, Brian. Watch carefully these structures, watch carefully that triple top formation. Yes, and here are the scenarios for you to follow. Uzaif, dollar US30 index we have already analyzed, but NASDAQ index, let's check and let's discuss. By the way, crypto traders, the natural gas traders, the oil traders, let me know if you are here. Let me know if you are interested in the analysis of oil, gas, crypto. Let me know. I will be happy to do the analysis for you. So US 100 index. As you know, I'm very bearish for this one, and earlier I have spotted a very bearish forecast on my free Telegram channel. Why? Because if we open a daily time frame on US 100 index, we can spot that over here we have a very important horizontal resistance. Yes, we have solid horizontal structure respected many times in a row in the past. And that structure was reached last week. And of course, probabilities are high that from that resistance we will see the correctional movement. If we open a 4-hour time frame, on a 4-hour time frame, analyzing the price action, analyzing the reaction of the price to that resistance, we can spot that the price formed double top. Do you see the double top pattern here? You can see that the price violated the neckline of the pattern, then retested the broken neckline, and now I think that the index will keep falling. So far, our closest strong support is over here, and I think that the index will most likely drop. So far, the price action here on the NASDAQ index is very bearish, traders. So most likely this one will drop lower. Yeah, the outlook is very bearish. Then euro dollar. I promised to analyze euro dollar. Sorry again, I forgot about euro dollar. And you know, the funny thing is that in my list for today, I even marked that I should analyze the euro dollar, but for some reason I forgot. So let's briefly discuss this one, because euro dollar is currently stuck. Again, the pair is stuck, and from one side, traders, we have strong daily resistance right here. Yes, I hope you see that solid horizontal resistance right here that the price perfectly respects. From another side, we have that support, and currently the pair is trading in a relatively narrow range, perfectly respecting these two structures. So for now, the best advice for you to follow is to monitor the reaction of the price to these two structures. Bullish breakout of that resistance, the daily candle close above, will be a very bullish signal, and a bullish continuation will be expected then. Alternatively, a bearish breakout, yeah, the bearish violation of that support will be a very bearish trigger, yeah, and then the market will most likely drop lower. And you see that you see the cup and handle pattern right here. So far, analyzing the price action, I can see the cup and handle pattern only over here. Yeah, here we have the perfect example of the cup and handle formation. Here was the cup and here was the handle. Yeah, and that cup and handle pattern gave the perfect bullish signal right here. Now, a couple of words about the intraday analysis here in euro dollar. Let's see if we have something special right here. Let's even open the naked chart, traders. Let's open the naked chart and analyze the intraday perspective on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour time frame, traders, it feels like we have the flag right here. Do you see the bullish flag? Yeah, it looks like very cute bullish flag right here, and you can see that here goes the flagpole, yeah, and then we started the correctional movement within the flag right here. So very bullish signal for you will be the bullish breakout of the resistance line of the flag. Yes, the 4-hour candle close above will confirm the violation, and it will initiate a bullish movement most likely. Yes, and your goal then will be at least the current high. So the main focus for intraday traders is that flag formation at the moment. Watch that carefully and wait for breakout. Banafa says, can you check US30? My friend, I have analyzed US30 already. So we discussed that the pair is currently testing that support, and so far we are waiting for the reaction of the price to that support. And if the price breaks that support to the downside, we will expect a bearish continuation. That is the plan for now. Maduaiba Chukvuyebuka says Ozzy Yen and Pianier. Man, so hard to read your name. So many letters in that. I hope that I read that correctly, and if I pronounced that wrong, please do not be angry. Anyway, pound yen, my friend, we have already analyzed, and pound yen, I already shared my thoughts, so if you missed, please check the recording. So in Aussie Yen, if we analyze the Aussie Yen pair, let's open the daily. You can see that on Aussie Yen, once we reach that high, the correctional movement started. And so far, Aussie Yen pair, trading in a strong bullish trend, is approaching a very important zone of demand here on the daily. We have a very important horizontal structure that the price is currently testing. And of course, from that zone, from that area, we can expect the bullish continuation. I believe, traders, that from that area, the next bullish wave may initiate. And definitely that area right here should be in our focus. Yeah? So our task would be to analyze the reaction of the price to that area on lower time frames, and our task will be to look for confirmation to buy Aussie Yen. And so far here on a 4-hour time frame, we can see that the price is kind of forming the double bottom. You can see that here is our first bottom, and currently the market is forming the second bottom. So our best confirmation to buy Aussie Yen will be bullish breakout of the neckline of the pattern. So if the price breaks and closes above the neckline of the pattern, we will expect a bullish trend continuation here on Aussie Yen. Yeah, so that is so far the plan. So pay close attention to that yellow area on a daily. That is the main focus. Now, Uzair says, what do you say about prop firms? My friend, you know, I already said that prop firms give you very strict conditions for trading. And the conditions are aimed to make you fail. Yeah? The conditions are very strict. And for newbie traders, it is extremely hard to make it happen. Yeah, please realize that. Yeah, it is hard to follow all these requirements to make 5% weekly or something like that. Because I'm trading for more than 9 years. And traders, there's always no guarantee that I will make 5% that exact week. Yes, the market is always different. Sometimes the market is bad, sometimes the market is good, and you never know. Yeah, and occasionally you are waiting for a good trading setup for weeks. Yes, and trading with a prop firm account, you would fail the challenge while you're waiting for a good trading setup. So be very careful with that, traders. I know that it is appealing. I know that it is appealing when someone gives you money for trading and stuff. But it is not that simple. I always say that it is always better to be independent and to trade with your own money. Yeah, that is the plan. Then oil, and after oil, we'll take a look at Ethereum, I guess. Question from Joe about oil. So let's open WTI crude oil. It should be US oil. Yeah, WTI crude oil, traders. Let's analyze and discuss. So far, main thing is that WTI crude oil is trading within the wide range here on a daily. Yeah, here on a daily time frame, we have a very wide horizontal trading range where the price is stuck, and you can see that so far the market perfectly respects the boundaries of the range. You can see that once the support of the range was reached, very nice bullish movement initiated. And now if we open a 4-hour time frame, the fact is that oil is stuck between two very important intraday structures. From one side, we have a very strong resistance right here, and from another, we have a very strong support right here. And we are currently ranging. Yes? In order to confirm the bullish continuation here on oil, I would suggest waiting for a bullish breakout of the resistance of the range. If the price breaks and closes above the resistance of that range, we will definitely expect a bullish continuation on oil. while a bearish breakout of the support of the range will be a very bearish signal, and then a bearish continuation will follow. So again, it is all about the breakouts, traders, and Powell's speech in just 30 minutes. 30 minutes until the important event. So most likely oil will react accordingly, and most likely we will see the breakout, either the bullish one or the bearish one. So pay close attention to that range. And something special here on an hourly? I guess not. Yeah, nothing special on an hourly time frame. So main focus for now is the 4-hour time frame. And traders, don't forget about big summer sale. Yes, 40% off signals, Trading Academy course, and the book. Don't miss your chance. The offer expires on Sunday. More details on my website, VasilyJJ.com. Traders, don't miss. Then, Ethereum. I promised to analyze Ethereum. Yeah, and by the way, this one is bullish as well, right? BTC is growing and Ethereum follows. And you can see that at the moment we are breaking a very important wide and strong horizontal daily resistance. Yes, the daily candle closes in just 10 hours. And the daily candle close above that resistance will be a very strong bullish signal. The violation of that area will be a strong bullish signal for you, and the market will most likely keep growing then. Bullish violation of that structure, the confirmed breakout, will push Ethereum higher. Yeah, so that will be the main focus right here. For the extra confirmation, you can also monitor that trend line. I knew that trend line is right here. I knew that you are monitoring this one as well. And if you are looking for some extra bullish clue, you can definitely wait for a bullish breakout of that trend line as well. Yes, if the daily candle closes above the trend line, it will increase the probabilities that the coin will go higher. Yeah, at least to that resistance. So if you want to be safe, wait for the breakout of the trend line. If you want to be aggressive, just wait for the daily candle close above that structure and buy then. Yes, that is the plan right here. Khalid says, euro dollar, please, and gold, Vasily, please. My friend, we already analyzed. I already shared the detailed analysis for euro dollar. Yes, you can check the recording. And I also shared a very detailed analysis for gold, and I shared the multiple time frame analysis. So please, check. Then Swiss yen. Swiss yen will be the next pair that we will analyze. And as all yen pairs, this one, so bullish, right? So bullish, and the main problem with this one is that we don't even have the historical data here on the left to even check the historical structures. So we are trading in the no man's land now, and we are trading in a strong bullish trend. So for now, it is just the task to spot the closest supports from where we can join this bullish trend. And our closest support so far is right here. Yeah, it feels like it is our closest structure, and from that support, I would look for the trend following trade. What else can we spot? Do we have any important trend line right here to rely on? I guess not. Yeah. So my recommendation for you is wait for the initiation of a correctional movement. Let the market correct itself and look for buying from that support. It is a very significant horizontal structure from where most likely you will see the next wave up. Yeah, so focus your attention on this one. If the market goes lower, no worries, that will be your next support. And if the market goes even lower, then that will be your support. So three supports here on focus. Silver. My friend, we started today's live stream with silver, and I even shared that short right here on silver. I have shared how you could spot the breakout, the confirmation, and how exactly you could sell silver following the price action and top down analysis. So please check the recording if you missed this one. Then Fury says, Vasily, how do you treat counter trend lines intraday? Fury, I do not really got your question. What do you mean the counter trend lines? So please clarify. And Fury says, do you treat with rejection candlestick? I do not treat the rejection candlestick, but I consider rejection candlestick in my analysis. So the rejection candlestick plays important role in the identification of the important key levels, in the identification of the strengths of the structures. So definitely you should consider the rejection candlesticks, but I don't treat them. Yeah, I just use them for the analysis. Yeah, I hope you feel the difference. Now, New Zealand CAD pair, daily time frame, and New Zealand CAD returns back to a bearish trend. Yes, here in a daily we are trading in a bearish trend. We reached that low, we started a correctional movement. The market reached that horizontal daily structure resistance, and from that resistance, bears started to push the market. And I guess from such a perspective, it is quite clear that bears will most likely keep pushing the price lower. And I personally believe that the market will manage to reach at least that support. So forecast is very bearish, and I believe that the market will most likely drop. And on an hourly time frame, you can even get the extra confirmation. On an hourly time frame, you can spot right here the range again. And the market is currently approaching the support of the range. And if you're looking for the intraday short trade, I guess you can easily consider the breakout of the support of the range. If the price breaks includes below this one, on an hourly time frame, I guess probabilities will be high that we will keep falling. So you can consider trading that range. What else can we spot right here? Let's check if we have something extra like right here to watch. We also have the channel. Yeah, we also have the falling channel right here. Yeah, and you can definitely consider the boundaries of the channel as the points for scalping. Yeah, so you can look for shorting from the resistance of the channel and for buying from the support of the channel if you are a scalper. Yeah. Vasily, I mean breakout of trend line that go against the trend intraday. Yusuf, remember that daily time frame trend is of course more important than the trend on an hourly time frame. And if the trend line goes against you on an hourly time frame, you just wait for the breakout of that. It will validate, it will confirm the strengths of the sellers if you're trading in a daily bearish trend, or the strengths of the buyers if you're trading in a daily bullish trend. Why I see many levels in my chart, says Vasily. I guess because you do not clean your chart. Important part of trading is chart cleaning. Yeah, so always remember that occasionally you should clean your charts. You should remove all key levels, remove all patterns, and your charts must be very clean. Yes, that is the rule. Euro-dollar we analyzed, I remember it was also Euro-Aussie probably. Yeah, just in brief about Euro-Aussie, let's check what is the main focus. On Euro-Aussie so far, our main focus is that resistance. Yeah, the pair is currently approaching that resistance cluster. So far, it is a very important resistance for us to watch. As you remember, Euro-Aussie is trading in a bearish trend. Once we reach that low, we started a correctional movement, and I would suggest looking for shorting from that resistance. So let the price reach that resistance, let the price touch that resistance, and from there look for a confirmation to sell. Svi says, thanks for answering all my questions. My friend, thank you for asking. I truly Appreciate that you are asking, and thank you for being here. Yeah. Uzair says, I'm short on New Zealand CAD holding trading from last daily resistance. Very nice, brother. If you are holding the trade on New Zealand CAD, you are in a very nice profits, probably. So good work. So traders, Powell's speech in 20 minutes. I hope that, yeah, traders. So you know that the smart money knows in advance what will happen. And that is the example that the big players already knew what will happen. And as I told you, this one will drop. I guess that silver already reached the TP. Yeah. This one is crazy, man. So I hope that the today's live stream help you to prepare for the today's events. Yeah, I hope that you got what I'm trying to say. And yeah, and Swiss yen, my friend, Swiss yen also very bullish. Yeah, these are the structures for you to watch. That is what I see. Cheaters, thank you for being here. I guess that is the best moment for us to finish. And again, do not forget that I have the big summer sale, and if you want to see these live streams on a daily basis, you will definitely enjoy my trading academy. There I do the live trading, the live Q&As every day, also the signals included, and the book and the video course. So don't forget to check the link in the description below. Also don't forget to share your feedbacks. As always, your feedbacks are very important. So please, if you have some suggestions, how can I make the live streams better, always share with me your thoughts, because I always read your comments. And yeah, and Emmanuel, you're in New Zealand, I will do that for you and then finish the live session. So you're in New Zealand, testing the daily key level at the moment, yes, and here in the 4-hour time frame, we are currently forming the double top. So Emmanuel, if you want to short that resistance, your confirmation will be the breakout of the neckline, the DD on side. Thank you so much, traders. I will see you soon. As always, for more treats, for more ideas, don't forget to subscribe to my free Telegram channel, Instagram, Trading View, Twitter, Facebook group. All the links are in the description below. Thank you, and we got a wonderful discussion today. Thank you, traders.